What's going on, YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again with another FFBE War of the Visions video. That's right, we finally have some news on the game. It's going to be concerning the JP game, and as you can see, there's already going to be another collaboration unit, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so this is going to be roughly translated. Again, we're working with the JP side of War of the Visions, nothing for the global side yet. This is just news coming hot off the presses from the Tokyo Game Show, which I'm sure you guys have seen the new Final Fantasy VII trailer for the remake. If you haven't, definitely check that out. But we're finally getting some new news when it comes to the War of the Visions, and we knew there was going to be a Shadowbringers collaboration. We're getting a little bit more news on that. It would appear that War of the Visions is bringing the Shadowbringers collaboration right on release, whenever that is. I still don't think we have a release date, which is sad. But looking forward to it as it goes on. It says Square Enix is pleased to announce the latest War of the Visions game, scheduled to be released in 2019. No release date, sadly. That they will hold an event, The Villains, with Jet Black Villains, which is going to be at War of the Visions. It's hard for me not to say FFBE, War of the Visions, and then also FF14 collaboration. And we got to see something new, which is going to be Thancred. If you guys remember him from Shadowbringers, he was a Gunbreaker. And we can see that we are going to get his Gunbreaker. They says Suncred. Again, this is a roughly Google translated version of this Japanese website. But we see that he's going to get the Gunbreaker special quest. If you clear the event quest for the collaboration, there's a possibility that you make Suncred, which would be Thancred, a friend, which I think means you get him in your party. So he's going to be the unit you got. I guess you guys can get from free from the event. He looks absolutely stunning. The artwork in this game is already looking so good, but it doesn't end there. Like, he looks amazing. He looks so badass. Like, please, you guys have to agree, right? He looks amazing. Moving on down, we do go back to the whole pre-registration thing where you guys can get Y'shtola if we get up to 500,000. I'm not sure exactly where we are. It looks like we're over the 400,000 breakpoint right here for getting all the other summon stones, phantom stones, what they call them. I guess it's their lapis. We can see some gill snappers, a weapon, some energy pots, and then we also get Siren here. But we still haven't achieved the 500,000 breakthrough. I'm not sure if that's true or not. There's a ton of buzz going on for this game, and they keep releasing stuff on their Twitter to keep it going, except for, you know, the real news, just kind of like character previews. But she looks gorgeous as well. Cannot wait to get my hands on her. Very, very nice looking unit. So again, if you guys would like to pre-register, I'll leave the link to this article in the description below. But these are all the different ways you guys can do it. I am already pre-registered and very happy to go on and play this game when it finally comes out. I thought it was going to be out this summer, but it is not. And they also released a new trailer. This art style is a little bit weird. We'll watch the trailer together. Everything else looked baller. This art style was a little bit weird. Kind of looks kind of Dragon Quest-y in my opinion. But we'll watch that together so you guys can see it. Apparently it's being shown in the on the mega screen in the mega theater for Square Enix's booth in the Tokyo Game Show. And I do believe there's going to be a panel for both FFBE and FFBE talking about the 4th anniversary for JP and probably the Japanese Fan Festa coming soon. And then also there's supposed to be a panel discussing War of the Visions, which I'm very excited about. And they show a lot of stuff in the trailer. We'll watch that at the end, but I want to go over some stuff specifically for this article. We can see they talk about another unit, and all of these units look so beautiful. Miranda here, again, names translated could be wrong. Job Red Mage, and is a Wesset. But again, different affiliations. I wonder if they have, it's more so, we'd have Wesset, I'm assuming is what that is. Again, but translations. A Red Mage from Falhau, who is studying under Samol, formerly aiming for a samurai. It is a frustrated past with lack of qualities. I was impressed with the way of life. Gracira, who value the clan, and to fight against Kuri and Westero with breathing. Okay, again, that doesn't make any sense, but we can see that she is going to be a Red Mage, but I do believe eventually maybe she can also turn into a samurai. It seems like she may want to be a samurai down the road. Honestly, just great looking unit. Next up comes maybe the new waifu. Luasa, a double gunner, it says. Wesset, double gunner who hates being bound. Because we love freedom. We can't stay in one country. I don't trust Victra. And I came to Wesset with the intuition that there must be something interesting to be with. With the intuition that there must be something to be. Again, just translations are going to be bad. Really going over what she is. She looks like a double gunner, a gun range class. Don't know what her other class would be, but you know, that yeah, she ain't wearing very many clothes, but she is very cute with her hair and her blonde hair and her little yellow eyes as well. Very nice looking unit. Moving on down, we have another unit that looks more of the contemporary, you know. Uni, going to be a hunter, first troops of Wazato, galloping hunter who belonged to, after losing his family. Ooh, it's a dude. After losing his family in the war, he was taken over by Surges, where he became lonely and became a member of the Garden. He is relied on by his friends in a bow skill that cannot be imagined from a young face. So this is a dude, you know, bow user, hunter, so that's going to be interesting to mess around with as well. Moving on down, we have Shadow Link's Ninja, Shinobi from the Saga no Sato. They were sold to the Horn when they were young. However, I thank Rob and Moshli, who treat me like my family, and I pledge absolute loyalty. In particular, Moshli was like a childhood friend, and from that time, he was an escort. So we have a ninja class right here we get to look at, which is very nice. Moving on down, this is kind of the weird one. It's going to be a black mage, a brutal mercenary. I'm just going to read it first before I show you. Brutal mercenary wandering around. Dolan's younger brother. He's really good at doing anything for money and status. I think that being beaten with an obscene person is a medal. However, the surprising side here is, again, none of this is going to make sense because of the bad translations, but he looks very creepy. Very much different than the other units we had already saw. You can see down here they have some more official things. So very, very hype. I mean, I've been waiting so long for this kind of news, and this artwork is beautiful, dude. Looking at over these units, and what I want to do now is go ahead and switch over, and we're going to watch the trailer together and, you know, determine. I just want you guys to hear it, and I'll talk about what I think about it as we watch it. All right, guys, before I cut over to that trailer, I did want to show you guys, I'm on Gematsu. This is going to be Square Enix lineup of games that they have showing on. You guys can go over this and, you know, search for it yourself. We do see Final Fantasy Brave Exvius here. And then at the bottom, we have War of the Visions as well. If we look over it, September 15th, or is it September 14th? It looks like, yeah, September 14th, which will be, you know, for us, it'll be the 13th. I think for them, it'll be the 14th. I'm really not the greatest at times there, but it seems like when it's going to be, if I can remember correctly, and they're going to have their own Final Fantasy Brave Exvius time. It looks like it's an hour and 10 minutes. Going to be talking about a lot of different stuff about the 4-year anniversary, it looks like. Hirono-san's going to be there, and the thing about it is that I do believe they're going to make some announcements for War of the Visions here. It doesn't look like War of the Visions has its own time on the panel. You can see Crystal Chronicles. There's all kinds of good stuff coming out of Square Enix here. But I do believe during this time slot, they should be talking about it. So I'm very excited about that. And if you were looking to maybe watch it live or something like that, it does look like it's going to be on the YouTube channel. At least that's what it says here. So you can look into that yourself. Again, it's going to be on Tokyo time, obviously. So it might be tough for you guys. But don't worry. I'll try to keep you guys updated on all the FFBE and obviously War of the Visions news as well. So let's go ahead and get into the trailer because it is so hype, dudes. All right, guys, I'm hoping this isn't too loud for you. It's only 1 minute and 7 seconds. That's all we got, but it is the Tokyo Game Show 2019 special trailer for War of the Visions. And I'm sure there will be an English one coming out soon that we can also cover, but for now we only have the JP version. So showing a lot of things we already know. I'm not going to be able to translate this up because I don't know. Showing the different families, showing some gameplay here. Again, very much like the Alchemist Code. Shows some conflicting countries right here. That's one of the leaders of that specific place. There she is. She seems like there's the red mage that we were talking about, and the double gunner was down below. That looked like it might have been the ninja. Here are some of the summons. They look much different here than what we're used to in FFB. And you guys can see what I'm talking about with the Dragon Quest-esque graphics. Kind of reminds me of a Dragon Quest there with the more 3D graphics. But holy smokes, does it not make you hype? And this is the part that really drove me over. So it showed that, I was like, oh, cool. And then it showed this. Oh, man, it's Thancred busting out. He is looking so cool. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. And then I think it plays out after that. Just plays out telling you that you can. I waited for a release date. I mean, Rachel was sitting right beside me. I was screaming, release date, showed at the end. Still no release date as of yet. The good thing we have seen, though, is the Amazon App Store is going to be, you know, supporting it, which I know a lot of you guys out there who play FFB like your Amazon coins. So that's the thing we're going to be able to do, hopefully, with the game as well. But I am overly excited. Again, Thancred is just, I'm assuming he's not going to be the best unit in the game. I really don't know. Maybe he will be. Maybe starting out, he's going to be great. But he looks absolutely stunning with this artwork. They did a great job with the art, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. just tell me your feelings on what's going on here, you know? Sub for future content. Catch me on Twitter. Make sure to follow War of the Visions on Twitter as well. They release all kinds of stuff on there. And we'll catch you guys in the next video.